It is very little information we have yet on the circumstances of this kidnapping. It happened yesterday at midday, and given the proximity of area where it happened, there's suspicion that already are targeting one of the biggest gang in the country called 400 Marozo, 400 Marozo. The gang has been controlling this part of this country for several months now. It's between the capital Port-au-Prince and the border of the Dominican Republic. It seems that members of this armed band erected several barricades on the road. They have the total control of this road on a daily basis. And so they would have hijacked several vehicles and so kidnapping at least 15 to 17 American citizens, missionaries and their family, including, so as you said, children, and also kidnapping still unknown numbers of Haitian citizens. And so as you said, the U.S. authorities do not yet confirm this group kidnapping, but they say they are aware of such reports.
Luke 10 and 30 saying, Yahushua answering said, a certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho and fell among thieves, which stripped him of his raiment and wounded him, and departed, leaving him half dead. 31. And by chance there came down a certain priest that way, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. 32. And likewise a Levite, when he was at the place, came and looked on him and passed by on the other side. Now this situation is exactly what's going on with the Levites in Haiti. See, because it's a bunch of rich individuals that's hoarding up the wealth and leaving the poor people to pretty much suffer. Now let me get that account in Luke. This is what the rich people is doing in Haiti, and I have sources that's from Haiti telling me the same thing. The rich people is hoarding up the money, the Levites. Luke 12 and 16, it said, he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. 17, and he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? 18, and he said, this will I do, I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And see, that's what the Levites is doing. She said, when you go into Haiti, you can drive through Haiti, and it'll look like you in Bel Air, somewhere in California, Hollywood, one of the rich places in California, in the mountains, and you won't even think that you're in Haiti. That's how living on the hog that these people is doing. But they have their businesses in the downtown area where all the poor people stay, and where they got grocery stores and gas stations. Then some rich people are so rich they have docks where the ships can come in and bring them their supplies, and they don't even have to leave their house. I'm going to go on with the verse. It say, and I will say to my soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry. Verse 20, but God said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? Verse 21, so is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich towards God. And the disciples said, and he said unto his disciples, therefore I say to you, take no thought for your life and for what you shall eat, neither for the body what ye shall put on. 23, the life is more than meat, and the body more than raiment. Okay, so he pretty much letting them know that these riches is not worth it. And this is what's going on with these Levites in Haiti. See, they storing up all these riches, and they don't understand that it's poor people in their country that's gonna come for their life. And what is all them riches is gonna do when them people come for these riches? Same thing with these people in America. When the Great Tribulation break out, what is all this stuff you storing up and you hiding away? See, hiding in a bunker with all your goods. It's gonna be people coming looking for your soul. See, God called him a fool. He said in verse 20, but God said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? See, they gonna come and rob you like they did the Levites back in the day. Because that's what the Levites was walking down the road just like they doing now, and the thieves came and robbed them. Because the Levites was the rich people. They was in the temple, they was doing the work, they was rejected by Yahushua because they was living on the hall, and they was the rich people in Jerusalem. And they doing the same thing today. They got a land that's separate from most of the Babylon mainly, and these Edomites, but they over there living on the hog and hogging up the money from the poor of their pretty much of their tribe. But yeah, I just want to bring that out. That was just so significant. 300%. The abductions have rose up 300% and since July. So in a short period of time, people are coming for these rich people, and let's get that in Proverbs. See, ain't nothing happening by mistake or by coincidence. Proverbs 24 and 20. It said, no, not 24 and 20. 20 and 24. It said, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? See, this is happening because the Lord is causing it to happen. Let's see, let me get 29 and 26. It said, many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. See, the Lord is causing these rich people to be robbed on the street. See, Proverbs 4 and 16. It said, the Lord has made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. See, he making them folk rob these individuals because they thinking they gonna get away with it. Let me get verse 11. It's gonna tell you, because it's evil to hoard up money and not give to the poor. He told that young rich guy in was it Matthew 19, I think 19:16, he told him to give his riches to the poor and follow him. See, he didn't tell him to keep his riches, but the guy who probably was a Levite, he left. And he was sad because he didn't want to give up them riches. But that's evil in the eyes of Yahweh. And look at what he gonna do. Let's see him. I think it's 17, Salakia. 17 and 11. I'm gonna end it on this. He said, an evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Who gonna send that cruel messenger? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And see, they already hearing that they the Levites and they don't want to repent. So even on top of that, they're gonna get punished. And it's gonna keep going even more and more as the time go by. You see, because these people understand and they hearing what's going on, and they still sticking to their wickedness, especially the ones that's hoarding up this so-called money, which ain't got no value to it. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem and Kakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.